Samsung doesn't appear to be reinventing the Galaxy S26's look, but one quiet change could end up mattering far more than a new design ever would. A new leak points to an upgrade that directly affects how people use their phones every single day, and it's something Samsung users have been waiting on for years. This time, the improvement isn't flashy, but it could change the entire ownership experience. According to information spotted through an online retailer in Finland, Samsung is preparing to raise the base storage of the standard Galaxy S26 to 256 gigabytes. The detail appeared alongside listings for the full Galaxy S26 lineup in that market, which adds credibility to the leak. Retailer listings this close to launch are rarely random, and this one sends a very specific message about what Samsung is planning. If the leak holds up, the Galaxy S26 would finally move on from the long-standing 128GB starting point. For many users, that number has felt outdated for a while. Phones today do more than ever, and storage disappears faster than most people expect. This potential shift signals that Samsung may finally be aligning its base model with modern usage demands. Smartphone habits have changed dramatically. High-resolution photos, 4K video recording, massive apps, offline content, and constant system updates all compete for space. What once felt generous now fills up quietly in the background. The idea of managing storage on a premium phone has become a daily annoyance for many users, and this leak directly touches that frustration. The same retailer listing didn't just mention storage, it also reinforced details about colors across the Galaxy S26 lineup. The Standard, Plus, and Ultra models are all shown with the same core color options: black, white, sky blue, and cobalt violet. These shades had already surfaced in earlier Ultra leaks, and now they appear to be consistent across the entire series. That doesn't mean these are the only colors coming. Previous reports from well-known leaker Evan Blass pointed to additional finishes like silver shadow and pink gold for the Ultra. Since those didn't appear in the finish listing, they could end up as online exclusives or region-specific options, something Samsung has done many times before. Still, color options aren't the real story here. Storage is. A base 256GB instantly makes the Galaxy S26 more appealing, especially compared to older Galaxy models that struggled to justify flagship pricing with limited internal space. Samsung has already raised base storage on some of its premium devices, but the standard S model was lagging behind, until now. Competition clearly pushed this change forward. Apple recently upgraded the base storage of the standard iPhone 17 to 256GB, leaving Samsung in an awkward position. Offering less storage on a similarly priced flagship became harder to justify, especially when storage impacts daily use more than most spec sheet numbers. Apple isn't the only pressure point. Google launched the Pixel 10 series with 128GB base storage, but expectations are already shifting. Many anticipate that Google will follow with higher storage tiers in future releases. The industry is moving in one direction, and consumers increasingly expect more built-in storage without paying extra. Living with 128GB in 2026 can feel limiting, especially on a device designed to shoot high-quality video. Just a few minutes of 4K footage can consume gigabytes. Add photos, social apps, games, downloads, and system files, and space vanishes quickly, often without the user realizing where it went. Cloud storage helps, but it's not a perfect fix. Internet access isn't always available, and many users prefer keeping important data locally. Cloud subscriptions also introduce ongoing costs, something not everyone wants attached to a phone they already paid a premium for. More internal storage is simply the cleaner solution. The upgrade becomes even more meaningful for users who keep their phones for several years. Apps grow, system updates expand, and storage fills faster over time. Starting with 256GB gives the Galaxy S26 more breathing room and a longer useful lifespan without constant cleanup or compromise along the way. With no microSD card slot, internal storage matters more than ever. Once it's full, there's no upgrade path. By making 256GB standard, Samsung reduces pressure to upsell higher tiers and makes the S26 feel complete out of the box. It may not be dramatic, but it's practical, and sometimes that's exactly what users need most.